Cocktail shaken. Cocktails on the fly. I'm your flighty hostess, Alberta Straub. Greetings, hello, welcome aboard. It's time to make the fresh Alberta Peach Old Fashioned. And this is a super yummy summer drink. You sit on your front porch and you drink it and you're like, oh, it's refreshing, it's good, and it's strong. All right, so it's super yummy. I'm gonna tell you what to do. First of all, get some Alberta peaches. To be honest with you, I don't really have Alberta peaches, but when I was little, my uncle called me Alberta Peach, so I like to call all peaches Alberta peaches. That's why it's the fresh Alberta Peach Old Fashioned. So what I do, first of all, to start off with, is I soak my Alberta peaches in my ginger cardamom sugar. So watch an old episode to find out how to make it, because what happens when you do this is your peaches get nice and soft and really flavorful. They're easy to muddle, and they taste super gingery and good. And so that's what you need to do. Try it, okay? All right, so first of all, you pour in, I use raw sugar. Now, a real old-fashioned, a traditional old-fashioned is a cube of sugar. I like to use raw sugar because it blends really, really nicely with the bourbon. So I put it in a raw sugar, it's about a bar spoonful, okay? Then I soak the sugar with Angostura bitters. Soak, soak, soak. Okay, and then we're gonna use a bar spoon and we're just gonna like stir it up a little bit. You can kind of use the red side to muddle and stir. Now, you're not gonna, the goal is like when you're making a traditional old fashioned, you're trying to dissolve all the sugar, but you're not doing that here because the thing is that this raw sugar blends really nice with the peaches, and what you want to do is have a nice big straw, and you typically, you know, a lot of guys or whatever, I see them in the bar, they don't want to use a straw to drink their drink, but the straw is a kind of an important part of the drink because you kind of suck up the little raw sugar granules with the bourbon, with the peaches, and it just makes a really nice blend. So just kind of do it, trust me, just try a flighty way. I know it's not very manly, but what do you do? So you don't try to dissolve it all, you just stir in a little bit. Okay, it's looking kind of dissolved, you guys see that? But not all the way. And then we're gonna put in some orange slices. So I got a couple orange slices here from muddling. These are cut pretty thin because I was using them for some other drinks. So, you know, you might want to have like a thicker, chunkier, some juice, but this is a nice fresh orange and it's got some juice coming. So then you top it off with some of your ginger soaked peaches, Alberta peaches, right? Right, guys? Woohoo! All right, and then you're ready to muddle. Okay, so let's start in. Let's muddle. So the thing is look at these peaches, they've been all soaked in the sugar. They're just so easy to muddle. You're breaking down the flavors. You're mixing, you're muddling. Super tasty. So there we go. Muddling. I got a little piece of ginger in there, making it nice and soft. You're never going to muddle it all the way. You're not trying to like do it the way that you're doing if you're making a minty drink. You're just trying to just break up the flavors a little bit and let them out. There we go. Okay, it's looking good. And then we add some crushed ice. You see I got an ice crusher. Add some crushed ice in there. There we go. Top it off with crushed ice. And then we add some bourbon, about 2 ounces. More if you have a bigger glass, that's up to you. Okay, so and just a little bit more stirring. Smells good. I love you, fresh peach old fashioned. And then you don't have to do this. This is optional, but a little spray of seltzer on the top. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then here's that straw I was talking about. The straw that you go down, you can just drink up the flavors and the raw sugar and the orange, and oh, it's so delicious. Fresh Alberta peach old fashioned. Okay, let me try it. It's good. Cheers. Fresh peach old fashioned. Soak peach slices in ginger cardamom sugar. In a short glass, add 1 bar spoon raw sugar. Soak the sugar in Angostura bitters. Stir until half dissolved. Add 2 orange slices, 4 peach slices. Muddle. Add crushed ice, 2 ounces of bourbon. Top with seltzer. Serve with a short, thick straw. Delicious. Cocktail shaken.